Hey everybody, we are so sorry that we missed the first 3 weeks of Big Brother. We have been traveling so much that we didn't have a chance to make a video about Big Brother.
And watch Big Brother.
I think we watched like 4 episodes one day and then 2 episodes like a week late. So it's been a really hectic couple of weeks, but we're back.
We're caught up.
Finally caught up. But the first thing that we want to tell you about is this amazing new project that we're doing, all about Big Brother. And we're going to be playing Big Brother ourselves next weekend, and we're calling it Big Sister. Looky, looky, looky. Yay! This is our keys. What we're doing is we're taking 12 of our friends and we're going to Palm Springs. We're gonna be playing the game of Big Brother in a matter of 2 days, and we're gonna be voting each other out the whole time. It's gonna be really crazy. We've been planning the event for probably a month or 2 now and getting all the games ready and how it's gonna work, and we're actually gonna put it on YouTube. It's gonna be 12 episodes of us voting our friends out of the game, but we have so much cool things that we're doing with it. I hope you get excited about it because you're actually going to be a part of the first challenge. Wednesday, July 22nd, there's going to be a challenge that you have control over, and you're going to be able to vote for who you want to give the first power to. Make sure you stick around and get ready for that. We're going to be posting so much stuff about it, so Big Sister's coming your way.
It's such a great group of friends that we got together for this. Everyone's really competitive. People are actually going to play, and we're playing for real money, so
playing for hundreds.
It won't disappoint. People will be entertaining, and you might have people you love, and you might have people you don't want to win.
Hopefully you want us to win.
Me, preferably.
No. So let's just jump right into what's been happening on Big Brother.
I mean, if you've been following along, we have fantasy points. So we've been keeping up to date with all the house guests, getting points for things that they've been doing in the house or they're not doing. And unfortunately for Will, because Jace got evicted in the first week, he unfortunately got
negative points.
Negative points.
So annoying.
But you know, with Jace, it's like he overplayed his cards way too quickly, and he was a little aggressive in the house, which is I think ultimately what's his downfall.
Played way too hard, and he got on everybody's nerves. He would have gotten on my nerves.
I was gonna say, he would have gotten on my nerves.
Kind of disappointing, because I really thought he was gonna do well, but whatever. The first week was pretty chill. I mean, everybody just started going at each other from the get-go.
Which I think
Audrey kind of dug herself a hole.
No, that was week 2.
I mean, it doesn't matter. She was already a competitor in week 1, just talking game with everybody, and then it blew up in her face week 2.
She just told me too many lies.
And she just tried to make alliances and talk to everybody and to lie and everything. Play Big Brother in the first week.
But I think that's her strategy to cause that chaos.
But you're gonna be there for 98 days. If you screw it up to where nobody wants to be around you, you're kind of SOL.
But now we're 28 days in and she's still there. So her causing that chaos, she must be doing something right.
I'm still a huge Audrey fan.
I'm an Audrey fan, so keep ruffling those feathers, girl, because you're making yourself public enemy #1, but no one wants to get rid of you because if you leave, then they become the target.
That's very true.
The second week was probably the saddest for me. I was a fan of Davon from the very beginning. You couldn't help but fall in love with Mama Day.
Out of everybody there, her diary rooms felt so genuine and so like candid, where you just felt her as a person, where everybody else kind of feels scripted and not real. And I think that that's why I fell in love with Davon as a character on the show, is because she's so funny and she was so passionate about the game.
And so authentic.
So authentic.
You couldn't help but connect with her.
So as week 2 played out and she was the one to eventually go home, I was very upset because I really thought she had a huge chance of making it far in this game, and I think that she just played a little too hard too early. She became like public enemy #2, where Audrey was so far up there that why not get rid of Davon and then still have public enemy #1 there?
I don't think Mama Day was ever a target on anyone's radar to begin with, but I think because Clay got his panties in a wad about an argument he had with Davon, all of a sudden he couldn't trust her. And I don't think she was a big threat to a lot of people in the house. I just think Shelli and Clay wanted to have an excuse to get rid of Davon.
Probably. It was really sad, but week 2 was a really good week, especially with Kathy Griffin and her twist with the phone call. I'm to sneeze. You see it?
The snot rocket went out of your nose, boo.
Sorry. But that was a good twist. I love the phone calls. It may have been a little cheated because Davon got it. I don't know if they planned that.
It wasn't a surprise that Davon got it.
It was not a surprise that she got it, and I'm happy she did.
I'm thrilled she did, but I don't think she played it the right way.
No, not at all.
And I read interviews later on that the only reason why she didn't choose Clay to sit out is because that if she were to survive eviction, she didn't want to come back with more fuel under her butt because of Clay.
I mean, you only get one life, and if you do not stay in the game as she didn't stay in the game, then you're already out of luck.
It's really sad to see Mama Davon go, only because she was such a big character, and I miss her already.
Week 3. This past week of Big Brother has been kind of interesting, just because I really don't think that Jeff was a huge target. He kind of became a target just because they needed somebody to get out that wasn't Audrey. I'm sure he's a great guy, but he's just not my favorite person on the show. So
oh my gosh.
I'm glad that he left.
You know what we forgot to talk about?
What?
A huge thing happened in week 2. Mama Day figured out that there were twins. She was the reason why the twins were exposed. Mama Day was the first one to put 2 and 2 together.
It was Davon and Jason who kind of put 2 and 2 together about the twins and then told people.
Listen to Julia, there are pretty obvious physical things about them that make it obvious that there's twins in the house.
If you think about it, everyone's been playing their cards well to where they want Julia to come in the house. And that's huge because why would you want one more player back in the house? But I think because of Liz and her alliance, they want both of them in to have more numbers on their side. So I think it's brilliant.
Well, also to have numbers on your side, but at the same time, if you have a set of twins in the house, like a pair, they're gonna be the big target because that's 2 votes that are never gonna vote against each other. Everyone's gonna be focused on the twins because it's like, okay, that's 2 votes that aren't gonna be apart from each other. Let's talk about week 3.
Week 3, what a mess. Already talked about Jeff.
I'm really falling to like Vanessa. At first I wasn't entirely sure about her, what she's gonna be like as a strategic player, but she's intelligent.
I am obsessed with Vanessa. I think when I picked her for my fantasy team, this is the player that I thought she was gonna be, and so I'm so excited that she's being who I thought she was gonna be and getting me points, but also playing the game of Big Brother very well. And then even Austin's grown on me a lot. When I first saw his interview, I was like, this guy's gonna be crazy.
I was not sure about him.
But now that he's kind of getting into the game, he has had a hand in a lot of things that have gone on in the house.
Judas has.
Whatever, that's weird. But I mean, he's friends with everybody in the house and he's played both sides. Right now he's doing really well. And the fact that his alliance is the new HOH for week 4, that group of 6 is actually really strong. And if they stay together, it'll be really tight knit.
Can we talk about their alliance name?
Sixth
Sense. So good, I love it. I see dead people, but it's more like I see devil.
One person who has made me laugh more than anyone is John. I thought he was gonna get on my nerves. I thought he was gonna drive me crazy. He's so weird and I love it.
I think he's growing on an audience because he's truly
very likable, and I think that he's playing his version of a good game.
Should we go through the points in like our new scoring system?
We kind of changed up the scoring system just because
just a little bit.
It's really hard to keep up with points of people who've cried and people who've done this and this and this. So we've picked a really solid basis off of points.
If you win HOH and you remain HOH, you get plus 25 points. But if you win HOH and become the dethroned HOH, you still get 15 points. So that's great. If you win Power of Veto, how many points do you get? Well, 10 points. If you win the Battle of the Block, you get plus 5 points. If you are saved by the POV, you get plus 10. If you're nominated, you get negative 10 points. And then if you get evicted, it's negative 25. So really, if your person goes home from your fantasy team, it's really negative 35 points for that week.
And we only do points if you're nominated and stay nominated.
Exactly. If you have no idea what we're doing, pretty much what we did is we picked 4 people to be a part of our fantasy draft team, 2 guys, 2 girls, and then every week we have a wild card that can be interchangeable.
Now it's on to week 4. I'm sitting with 20 and he has 65. All I need is one of his people to be evicted from the house. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it and you love Big Brother, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed for our new series that's coming, Big Sister. And if you are excited about it, comment down below. We can give you more information. We're gonna be making a cast video. We're gonna be giving you all kinds of behind the scenes footage before the episodes come out. So get as excited as we are because we are so excited.
And don't forget to keep on the lookout because you guys are in charge.
Wednesday, July 22nd, you get to vote on who you want to give power to before we even start the game. Bye.
Ew.
Hello, we are at BeautyCon in downtown LA. But the line is literally around like 4 blocks. There's so many people. I don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. Just because who knows what this is.
I didn't even know this is the real thing.